take a lot of pride in my ability to run equipment. To some of you all, this won't make sense, but there are different controls for excavator and backhoe. And the majority of people run what you would call excavator controls. Then you have John Deere controls, which are completely backwards from that. And just my luck, that's what this is, and I'm struggling with it. It's kind of like riding a bike. You never really forget how to ride a bike, but this bike has the pedals and the handlebars behind you, kind of. It's backwards from what your brain is used to. So I've been practicing a little bit, getting used to it, but it's a struggle. What I'm trying to do is, this is where one of my culverts are going for the driveway, and I want to get it smoothed up before I set the pipe in here, and then I'm going to dam off the inlet side of it and just let some of this water drain out from under it, hopefully, before I backfill it. Not exactly the right way to do this, but I've got a backhoe, I've got a pipe, so I'm trying to make it work. Did I mention the cylinder leaks down a little bit? Any of y'all that are watching this that have experience in dirt work, I know this isn't the right way to do it, but it's what I got time for and what I'm going to try. I should have had this done before winter when it wasn't such a mess around here, but here I am. So if I'm wrong, I'll pay for it later. Bring it back when I'm done. Kind of see what I've done. Just bench back into there to get some dirt, hold this pipe in, seal it off from the water. It's not good dirt out here. It sucks. It's a lot of clay. It gets wet, you can't do anything with it. But the good news is water's going through the pipe, so maybe it'll dry out, and I'll connect it and be able to drive all the way through. I got the other one up there that I got to do. I'm going to do about the same thing. I'm going to clean this side up because I don't know with the weather how long before I get this done versus how long before it snows or rains again. So that's where that's at. I'm going to clean that side up, make sure it drains. Try and get the other one and go from there. Not really what I wanted to wake up to this morning, but it is kind of pretty. So I'm going to try and scrape this off before it turns into a total mess. and see if I can still get some of this stone in here tomorrow morning. It's a nice muddy mess, but at least the snow's not melting onto it now, making it worse. I'm gonna grease this thing up and see if I can go dig way over there. I'm getting ready to put a fence right here across this creek towards that orange cone. So what I'm working on here is sloping this bank down a little bit so that the fence can go right across here instead of putting like a swinging creek gate or some of that fancy stuff. So we're going to try and disturb as little as possible and make it so we can get our fence in here. Something interesting. This is the only property corner we weren't able to locate a marker on, so we met with the adjoining property owner and decided that this was very close to where it should be. And get my finger right there is an old fence post, so I think we agreed pretty well. See it in the bucket, but it's definitely a fence post. It's got a pointed end on it where they drove it in. This pile I'm generating got a lot of water holes to fill in. I haven't decided if I'm going to use it to fill in a big water hole right near the one culvert, or if I'm going to use it right down here to help keep the water going in a different direction than right down this fence row. So I can get it cleaned up and take a better look at it and figure that part out. Once I get this pulled back about to where I want it, I'm going to go on each side, slope that back, get it stabilized. Got some seed in the truck. It's supposed to get pretty warm, so if I get it down, the ground's kind of wet, it might take hold. I don't like to leave the ground bare any longer than you have to, because it's erosion and it's just something you got to come back and fix later. So you can take care of it before it happens. Save yourself a little work down the line. Y'all about the controls on this and getting used to them. I'm comfortable with it now. I still catch myself moving my hands in the wrong direction because the other problem I'm having is when you run a backhoe, sometimes you kind of got to look around the boom, see where you're digging. And you are right where I need to have my head. So everything's a learning curve in life. Gotta learn how to be a farmer, how to run equipment you're not used to, how to film a video. And I'd say right now I'm about 0 for 3 on all of those. Got that pile cleaned up now. I just need to take a little bit of a knot right here. And this whole area in here lays really wet. A little too deep there. Get on the seat a little bit. Sure. Alright. Got a little driver training today. Now, I'm going to take care of doing the throttle, okay? You just steer us, okay? This is what, you push this forward to going forward. I'll do that for you.
No, I want to do it.
Alright, let's put it in first gear then. Is that better? Alright, put it in first gear. Put it back in forward. Because Daddy took it out. Push this lever. Hang on. Push this forward. Woo. See, you don't need to give it much throttle. It goes on its own. We just got to steer us. We're going to go right up past this pile of sticks and trees, and then we're going to turn left, okay? You can give it a little bit of throttle with your foot. A little bit. Watch where you're going.
I want to walk.
Start driving. Good at it. Can you see where you're going?
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta go past these water puddles. It's alright. Just go kind of slow, okay? You want Daddy can work the throttle from back here, okay? It's alright, you can stay where you were. And just keep us going through the mud puddles.
Okay, I'll keep going through my pile.
Yep.
I'm okay, Daddy.
We're getting there. Turn left a little bit. This way. Oh, we're slipping and sliding. Alright, straighten up. Straighten up.
We're going through my water.
Yeah, we are.
Keep going.
Keep on going. You gotta turn right a little bit. I'll do the throttle right now. That way we go across this culvert right here. Here, get in line. So you can see where you're going. We'll go straight across this culvert. Okay? You got it? Alright, don't drive us off the side. Have to call the tow truck.
No way, that's not impossible.
What's not impossible?
We don't have to also shut.
No, you're right, we wouldn't. We're going up towards the barn.
Why?
Because we're gonna get ready for some stone tomorrow.
Okay.
Some stone for the driveway.
Why?
So that we're not driving in the mud.
Oh.
Alright, here, you wanna try sitting?
Yeah.
Now, can you see a little better where you're going? Alright. You like the snow? Yeah? When we get up to the barn, I don't think there's much snow up there. But we can play with that cone, and Daddy's got some fabric that we gotta roll out to get ready for stone, okay? Yep. Alright, we gotta turn left. Hurry up, turn. Keep turning. So we don't hit the fence. Alright, that's good, that's good. Just let it turn and then we'll straighten up a little bit, okay? Why are we driving towards the fence? Alright, that's good right there. Just go that way and then, alright, now straighten it back up. Go the other way. The other way. Keep going, keep going, keep going the other way. Keep going, keep going. Alright, that's good. This might take a while. Yeah. We'll get there. I'm not worried. What is? Alright, we'll take it off. Mom made yell at us, probably. I'll put it in my pocket. Yeah, she'll change her mind. She won't. Turn that way just a little bit. Perfect. So what's your favorite part of the farm? This? Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do at the farm? Play in the snow. Okay. Turn that way so we don't get in the mud. Good job. Alright, you ready to put the bucket down? There we go. Alright, turn the key off. Other way. There you go. Yep, turn it that way. Perfect. This is Geotextile Fabric. It's just like a base for the stone. Put it down on your stone, helps keep the stone from sinking into the mud as bad. It kind of spreads the footprint of the stone on top of it. So when a vehicle drives across instead of that track, it spreads it out a little bit, in theory. I don't know what this thing weighs, but it's heavy. So I'm just going to spread out 5-10 feet, so when they dump stone tomorrow, it spills onto this, and I've already got it started instead of having a little gap here, because that would be where your mud blows up. If I had $1 for every foot of this I've rolled out and used in 16 years, I'd still be working, but I might be able to buy soda. I'm going to anchor this down, get it ready, and hopefully tomorrow this part of the driveway holds up and we get some stone on it. Got the fabric started rolling out. Got my cone there so the driver knows where to dump. Hopefully this ground's frozen in the morning and gets in here okay, and tomorrow we'll spread some stone.